Hey guys, ViscoseComb24 here, bringing you a real quick redstone video. Today I'm going to be showing you how to build this. It is my 4x4 piston door that I believe will work on all versions and platforms of Minecraft with pistons. Now, just like this 3x3, which I showed you guys a tutorial for a few months ago now, I designed this with the intent of making it so that it would work on Java Edition, Legacy, and Bedrock Edition, all on all versions of those platforms with pistons. And as far as I know, it does. I've tested it on all platforms, and you can see the tests that I've done in the original tutorial. But this one I've done the same thing. I've tried to create a 4x4 that would work on all versions and platforms of Minecraft with pistons, and I've done some tests. I've tested it in Java Edition 1.16.3. I can show you that now. So as you can see here, when I flick the lever, it will all close. And when I flick the lever again, it will also all open. Although, of course, it does take a little while considering the length of the animation. I've also tested it on the switch, and I can show you that now. So again, when I flick the lever, you'll see that it'll all close. And when I flick the lever again, you can see it all opens. And I've also tested it on Legacy Console Title Update 9, which I can show you that now. Now I promise this is the last time we do this, but as you can see here, when I flick the lever, you can see it'll all close. And when I flick the lever again, it will also all open. But yeah, so as you can see, it's working on quite a lot of different platforms, and it's working on really older versions as well. Now, of course, if you do find a version that it is either locational, directional, or just doesn't work on, then please let me know in the comments. The dimensions of this thing are 14 wide, 11 tall, and 4 deep. So it has a volume of 616 blocks. I'm actually really happy with that volume, seeing as this thing is using only what I have in my hotbar at the moment. But I guess without further ado, we should get into the tutorial. So now to get started, you're going to want to start off with a 2x6 platform of blocks, like so. Put down 8 redstone on these blocks in that pattern. Then put 2 tick repeater, 4 tick repeater, 2 ticks, and 4 ticks, like so, on the remaining blocks. Put 2 blocks up on both sides. Block down, up, down, down, up, down. And then right in here, put 4 sticky pistons facing up with blocks on their faces. Sticky piston there and there. Both of these ones have 4 blocks right on top of them in the tower. You can see the frame of the 4x4 coming together. Now put block up, down, up, up. Then put 1 tick repeater, 4 tick repeater, dust, 1 tick repeater, and a 4 tick repeater right there. Put dust on that block right there, dust and a block, and that right there will handle the logic for your bottom pistons and these ones for the closing. Now to continue, put a torch on this block down to the front and on top of this torch, 1 to the side of that, 1 tick repeater, 3 tick repeater, dust, block up, block up, block up, and then another block. Put torches on those 2 tick repeater on that one, and then 2 sticky pistons like so. Mirror this to the other side, so put a torch, block to the side, top, and front of it, 3 tick repeater, block, 1 tick repeater, your 3 blocks in a diagonal pattern, 1 more, 2 tick repeater, torch, torch, and then your 2 pistons right there. Now go over to this block, put a torch on the side of it, 2 blocks down, 1 up, and then another 2 down in that little pattern like so. Put 4 tick repeaters on both of those, then 1 tick and 4 tick repeaters there. Torch, block, torch, torch. Then put a block there, there, and there. 1 tick repeater on this block, and then dust on that one. Put 2 sticky pistons on top of your double piston extender like so, and then mirror this over to the side. So torch, 2 blocks down, up, 2 down, 4 tick repeater, 1 tick repeater, and your 2 4 tick repeaters. Torch, block, 2 torches, block, 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 and then your one tick repeater with dust on top of it, and 2 sticky pistons above like so. Now, your input will be on any one of these blocks. And for the sake of this video, I'm just going to put the input right there. When you flick it on, you can see that happens. Flick it off. You can see that that also happens. You've got your full closing for these double piston extenders and part of the opening. Now, to get in the double piston extension and retraction, you're going to want to come over to this torch, block on top of it, 4-tick repeater to the side of it, put a block in front of it, in front of the 4-tick repeater, and then a block right down there. Break out the temporary block and put dust, crouch, and place a block on top of that repeater right there, 1 tick. Then put a block up, block down, and then a block right in there. 3-tick repeater, 4-tick repeater, dust, block, dust. You can put another block up there, and then a block to cut off that dust right there. Now go over to this little block, or this little torch tower here. Torch, little V pattern, 1-tick repeater, and then a sticky piston facing down. Block down and up, then put a sticky piston facing down there and there. Put a block on that one's face, and then put a 2-tick repeater like that. Go over to this dust, put a little short torch tower to the side of it, like so. 3 torches, 2-tick repeater, and a temporary block so you can place in this piston. Then put a 4-tick repeater on this block, and a block right there. And that right there should be your entire double piston extender done. And there you are. It's completed. Now you're going to want to mirror this over to the other side. So again, start off with your 4-tick repeater. Block in front of it and down right there. Dust on that block. Block right there. And another one right there. 4-tick repeater on this block. Block there and there. Dust on that one. 3-tick repeater on that one. Block there. Dust. Block up with another block to cut off the dust. And then another dust. You can put in a short torch tower again. And then go over to this torch. Continue your torch tower upwards a little bit. Put in a little V. 1-tick repeater and a sticky piston facing down. Block down, block up. And then sticky piston facing down right there. 2 ticks. Sticky piston facing down right there with a block on its face. And now, once you place in that block, that should be your double piston extender almost completed. But you do need to have a 4-tick repeater right there, block, a sticky piston right there, and a 2-tick repeater running into it. Now when you flick your lever again, you should see that your side double piston extenders will close, and when you flick it again, you should see them also retract. Good. Now you can fill in your walls and floor. Alright, now to continue on to the top, you're going to want to put a piston there and there, 4 blocks in between them. Then build up 2 to put in your double piston extenders facing downwards. And you can fill in the rest of your ceiling as well, because you don't really need to have access to those parts. Now, go over to this torch tower over here. Put block there, there, dust on that one, 1-tick repeater on that one, and a torch on that block. You can also mirror this to the other side. Place a block there and there with torches going up. And then go over here, place in a little sort of like crosshair of blocks. Torch, dust, 4-tick repeater, 1-tick repeater. Block up, torches on both those blocks. Then 3 blocks here with dust on all of them. Then also, you can put 3 blocks there, 4-tick repeaters on all of them. 2 blocks with dust in between. Now put a temporary block and a piston, and put another piston, a redstone torch, 4-tick repeater, and then another 4-tick repeater and dust. Now, once you have that, you can place in block right there, glass, 3 iron, or not 3 iron, but 3 blocks of choice, and then a piston on this side. Then you need to run in a quick bit of blocks into there, just like so. But to continue, you're going to want to put a block there and there, 4-tick repeater on that block, dust, or torch more like, and then block into torches. You can take the redstone coming from this torch, or yeah, this torch, and do something a little bit like this. Set that to 4 ticks, and then actually move this block backwards by 1. There we are. Then put a 4-tick repeater right in there. 4 more blocks like this. 1-tick repeater, 2-tick repeater, 1 tick, and then a block. Or, no, not a block, dust. Then you can place a few more blocks just like this. 2 ticks, 2 ticks, 1 tick, dust. 4 more blocks like this. 1-tick repeater, 4-tick repeater, 2 dust. 5 dust like that. Little block shape like this. 4-tick repeater, 2-tick repeater. And you can continue your little torch tower up a little bit more. 8 blocks like this. Dust, 1-tick repeater, 2 ticks, 1 tick. Block right there with dust on it. Then put dust on that block, 4-tick repeater and a 4-tick repeater there. And then under this block, put another block, dust on it, 2-tick repeater and 3-tick repeater. Now, when you give your lever a flick, you can see that your door will now all close, and when you flick it again, you can see that it'll almost all open. Ah, I found it. This needs to be set to 3 ticks. So now once you fix that, you can now see that your door will open again. There you are. So that's pretty much it for this redstone tutorial. I hope this was helpful for all of you. Again, I just, wanted to create a universal 4x4 that worked on all versions, not just all platforms. I've seen a lot of universal doors out there, but they all used the modern components. For example, observers, hoppers, droppers, comparators, redstone blocks, all of that. And I thought, well, what if we just created a universal 4x4 that didn't use all the modern stuff, used all the old stuff, and would work on the older versions? So here we are. This is what I made. I hope you all enjoyed this real quick redstone tutorial. I'm ViscosComb24, and I'll see you next time.